Underwriting for this program was provided by Papa John's at 4803 Montgomery Road. Papa John's, locally owned and operated.
And now for your Norwood Indians Varsity cheer team. Odessa Birch, Kayla Combs, Lindsay Evans, Ashley Johnson, Emily Saul, and Erica Vincent. And now for your Norwood Indians starting lineup. Starting guard, a senior, number 0, Sean Williams. Starting forward, a junior, number 3, Tony Fish. Starting at guard, a freshman, number 14, Mason Winchester. Starting at forward, a senior, number 21, and starting at forward, a sophomore, number 32, Elijah Park. The head coach of your Norwood Indians is Jason Mosey. He is assisted by Steve Bosch. Let's play basketball.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Jack Bolden. We're here at Norwood High School Gymnasium for it's a Friday night, January 31st game between Norwood High School and Summit Country Day. And I'm here with Jack Zimmerman, 7th grade basketball coach for Norwood Junior High. And Jack, welcome to the game.
Oh, thank you for having me.
So we're going to start with Norwood gets the tip, and Summit's going to play man-to-man right here. Norwood's going to penetrate a little bit, look to weave out front and look to penetrate. Who do you think they're going to try to get the shot to, Jack?
Probably going to try to get it inside to Kevin. If they really want to shoot the ball, they're probably going to want to kick it outside to 14, Mason Winchester. He's been having a really good year shooting from the three-point line. Right.
Dawson had a good shooting night the other night. I think it was 3 for 4 from threes. And so he can go around hot and cold a little bit. So we got potential to score. Norwood comes in. Off a loss to North College Hill on Tuesday. Really hard-fought, close game. And Norwood going 3-2 with Kevin English out front. And shot right there by number 4.
Nice rebound by Dawson.
Very good. So I saw the other day when North College Hill played, there's Dawson for 3, a little bit off the mark. To me, it looks like Dawson shoots better on that side of the floor than he does on this right side of the floor, on the left side. So we'll see if that matters. But sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. Now Kevin's playing kind of high on the defense, so that takes away from the rebounding, in my view, a little bit. There's a 3-point goal.
Brendan Bismeyer.
Sean Williams with the ball, point guard for Norwood. Senior guard, and he starts it off with flex cut to, they're going to trap. Nice drive.
Good drive.
That was a good take, right? He didn't really have much choice, he didn't have anybody to go to. But they trapped on the first pass. And that's sophomore Elijah Parton, number 32. So we're going with Kevin out front. I think he's just trying to disrupt the reversal passes and things, and he needs to use his arms more right now, don't you think, Jack?
Yeah, he's going to have to get big up top if he's going to want to keep playing this defense, because they're going to leave him really exposed in the middle.
Right. So start out with, again, with flex. They're going to just double team that, and that's going to be a charge right there.
That's going to be a charge.
He's got the right idea, but
can't drop his shoulder.
Right. He's got to either pull up and shoot, or give somebody who's got 2 guys on him. Somebody's going to be open.
This game's going to come down to if Norwood can pass the ball around. You know, they have a lot of individuals on the team who can play well, but they're going to need to play with a team effort tonight if they're going to want to win.
Got to be unselfish, and they have to eliminate some turnovers. They're really high on the turnover category, and you know, they're well matched up tonight. Previous game that they played was earlier in the year, and they lost to Summit by about 8-9 points.
We have to also keep in mind that this Norwood team has improved a lot over the season. A good drive there by Dawson Raines as it takes
Good
it
take.
in.
Good take, Dawson, yeah. Nice, strong layup.
I think one thing we're finding with Summit early on is that they're moving the ball really well, really quick passes, not holding it for a long time.
Yeah, good assertive passes. And, yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, Kevin doesn't, I haven't seen him play this defense, so he looks a little unsure about what his responsibility is. There's another 3, and that's by number 11. That's, what is that, Masalik Cody?
It's Malik Cody.
Malik. There's a nice little lob into Kevin. That's where they want to go.
There you go.
And Mason can make that pass. He does a real nice job getting it right in the hands, and Kevin congratulates him on the pass. Good assist led by Mason Winchester.
You know, there were a lot of questions whether Mason would be able to play at the varsity level coming in, and you know, honestly, he's proved himself to be really well. I mean, he's been moving pretty good off the ball. He seems like a really good leader. I mean, he's going to be exciting to watch, especially coming his senior year. And
he plays his role real well. You know, he doesn't try to do more than he can, and you know, he's not going to go down and dribble into 3 or 4 guys and lose the ball. So, but and he makes the right passes. So just doesn't really hurt him. You know, and nobody's really exposed him on defense that I could tell.
Good. Strong take there by Dawson for 2.
That was strong. Okay, they're going to move Kevin down to the post. He's a little more comfortable down there, and Dawson played this well the other day up on the top. I think the point here for a 3-2 is to take away the wing shots, and then Dawson's job is then to keep it out of the middle. He can back up in there and keep the ball from getting in the middle.
Yeah, so I think one thing that wasn't happening when Kevin was up top is what he wants him to do in that 3-2 defense is he kind of wants him to drop down right into the free throw line area where they were getting it into number 22, and he just wasn't doing that. So I think it's a good move to drop Kevin and have Dawson.
He looked a little unsure about what he was supposed to do, didn't he? And yeah, Dawson looked a lot better at it the other day. North College Hill had trouble really breaking it. The only thing, now you got your bottom 2 guys. Kevin's got to probably cover the corner. I guess they're going to cover him with the corner, and then on the other side.
Now we got Jordan Evans and Chris Anderson coming in the game for Mason Winchester. and Elijah Parton. And a wild three there by Dawson.
Yeah, kind of a step back and a little early in the offense to take that. He had a man on him, so wasn't really open. So, yeah, Chris Anderson on this wing and Sean on the other wing, so that's all right. They can cover the – and then Kevin's coming out. Also in for number 4 is Jordan Evans. So he'll be able to handle that other wing or that other post defense.
Nice dump down from Summit.
Yeah, that's the thing about a 3-2 there is if Kevin has to come across and cover the bottom guy on the other side, then that's just a real small guy on the offside rebounding. So again, we're going to start out run flex. Good pick and roll right there for Kevin. And Kevin likes to throw a couple shots up here and there from outside, but not hitting a good percentage. So we want to get him inside and get the ball to him, make some post moves, and be strong with it there.
Good spin move.
We're looking to penetrate a little bit on the dribble, and
yeah, I think that's where they're going to beat them tonight is penetrate. They're going to have to move the ball around a lot more. You know, they tend to really take the first opportunity that comes to them. They're going to need to take 2 or 3, even up to 10 passes before they can really take it inside.
Interesting move by Ryan Fleming. He just took out 4 guys and brought back in 5. So Chris with an ill-advised pass there. I mean, he didn't see anybody open, so he kind of threw it long. You got to throw it real long if you're going to throw that pass. 10-6 right now with 1:39 left in the first quarter. Dawson gets the pass knocked away. And Summit on the move here. Still in the 3-2. So like when Kevin comes out to guard that corner, you know, sometimes you can cover the corner with your wings just as well and let your big guys stay in for rebounding. That's what the 3-2 allows you to do. But if he's going to hit threes from the corner, that could be trouble. There's Sean on the move again.
You can tell Sean wanted to push the ball. He was hoping somebody else would go down with him, but they're just a little slow getting back on offense, so he had to pull it out.
That's a good move, yeah. See if you got it, and then pull it back out when you don't.
Good move by Kevin.
He missed several of those the other night in the game too, and just kind of not got good rhythm right now. That pass was like a lob pass to the block. It's not really that good of a place to receive it anyway. There's an attempted 3 by number 13. That's Matt Darling. He's already hit one. With 25 seconds left in the first quarter, 6-10 in favor of Summit.
We're probably going to see Norwood just kind of hold it for a little bit, probably get it down to about 8 seconds, and then they're probably going to go for one shot.
Right, look for the last shot, so that at least they'll go down as 4. Just take your time with it. Kevin, look.
Nice pass.
I'm not sure what they see there. I mean, if they've got help side, it's not a wise pass because there's 2 guys on him. I mean, he caught the pass, but he couldn't do anything. It's got to be a pass from the wing where he's got post position.
Yeah.
And without help side coming over too. And the difference being with Mason, he puts it up there so soft and reachable.
Yeah.
And it's in a good spot too. So 5.3 left in the quarter. Kevin taking it strong, nice move right there.
There it is.
Really good job.
Need to finish like that the rest of
Coach
the night.
Ryan Fleming not happy with that. He's going to bring in somebody that didn't either take a charge or didn't cut off Kevin. So end of the first quarter, Norwood behind 8-10. That's pretty good first quarter.
It was solid. They can clean it up a little bit on defense, but overall not too bad.
Yeah, shooting-wise, we're starting with a flex cut, which is good because now you've got some movement. Everybody knows where they're supposed to be on that, and then you can vary from that. Maybe drive, maybe pass around, penetrate, and things like that. So in the background, you hear the tones of Sean Weisgerber, and he's our announcer on the PA tonight. And then with him at the scorers table is on the clock is Tracy Wharf and Kristen Bosey, coach's wife, on the on the scorebook. So anything, I think Summit's going to play man-to-man. It looks like we'll be content to play a zone right now. Nothing needs to change at this point unless they want to press on some scores or something like that.
Yeah, Summit's looking really good with the man-to-man defense right now. It wouldn't surprise me if they were to switch it up, possibly go 2-3 with how we've been kind of having to struggle shooting the ball here towards the beginning of the game.
Right, and now Summit comes in at 3-3 in the league and 6-9 overall. They got a one-loss streak, and then Norwood comes in with a 4-loss streak. Norwood's 1-5 and 4-12 in the overall. Who hit that one?
That was Gates Flynn, number 22.
Okay. Well, not good for Norwood, and Norwood brings in number 40. Who is that, Jack?
That's Brandon Roberts.
Brandon Roberts. Nice little three-point shooter. He can hit some threes for us. And also MJ Gabbard in the game. There's number 22 again.
And another three by Gates Flynn. That'll be 2 possessions in a row.
Yep. We need to step out on him, and that really shouldn't happen. Whoever's on that wing has to get out there on him. They got to know that that's the shooter. You got to be sure to cover that. Still in the same defense, but that's really the 3-2 design, is to keep the wings from getting those shots.
Oh yeah, for sure. And they did a good job. I mean, only allowing 10 points in the first quarter. Ideally, you can see where head coach Jason Bosey wants to stay with that defense, but just not starting out on the right foot here in the second quarter. Just not covering right. So it's 16-8. They just hit a three, so it's our ball out of bounds, and MJ comes to take it out. Nothing like a couple of three-pointers to get your team kind of motivated and running, right? Yeah, they're going to need a really nice big play here if they're going to get a nice momentum swing back in their favor.
You just got to kind of get something solid here, get a good move, be patient enough to, and Summit with a nice tight man-to-man. Kevin has a mismatch. If they can look at him and get it, there's Chris for three out front. He's off the mark. Kevin rebounds, or almost.
Start up in the air.
Couldn't come up with it.
Number 22, Gates Flynn, comes away with it. He's going to bring it up the floor. He's going to kick it out.
Norwood still 3-2.
Once again, Summit just moving the ball around really well.
Always a well-coached team, and it's a nice little three right there from
number 13, Matt Dowling.
Yeah, again. So now 3 threes in a row. They've already equaled their production from first quarter almost. So again, Kevin down on the low post. He's looking for a lob from that position. Now he can get it from MJ if he'll get it up there. Or from that's good.
Yeah, and they're going to call a block on him.
Yeah, good play. I mean,
that's an interesting move. That's an interesting move by the Summit to have the top guy drop down and try to defend that
right.
Besides the guy on the block, because he drops down. It kind of just causes some confusion. I think that's where that blocking call comes from.
He just didn't get there soon enough. It's a good position, but yeah, we can lob for sure, but we got to be in the corner or the wing. You're not going to get a lob from the top of the key.
And they're going to keep running the same offense. They're going to have 4 outside, and then they're going to try to just keep Kevin inside. He's going to have to watch his feet, though. He's been kind of hanging out in the paint. Just going to be careful with a 3-second call.
And then on that pass right there, he might have pushed off with the elbow a little bit. He doesn't have to do that. Just hold the guy off, and liable to get a foul that way. Looking for a 3-point from Dawson. Couldn't get open. Nice little switch by Summit. They're good on defense. They're really solid. Hands up and in position. There's a nice lob.
And that's what they want right there.
Yeah.
And, that's a good tactic, but they're going to need to be careful. They don't need to force it all night long, because then Summit's just going to catch on. They'll put a person down on the block, and they'll just double team him.
Well, obviously that's what Summit wants to stop, too. They're trying to double team that, and they're playing in front of him, so might as well go over the top if we can. All right, jump ball. When the ball gets stuck on the rim, it'll be Norwood's ball this time.
That was a really good move by number 22, Gates Flynn, to kind of stop and kind of pump fake and draw Kevin up so they could get the lane open.
Yeah, were we in 2-3 that time, or was it still 3-2?
I still believe it was 3-2 still.
Because Kevin looked like in the middle. And so Mason Winchester takes the ball, and Dawson's going to run the point from here. Back to Sean now. And, yeah, still just a matchup. Had a good look to Elijah, but he didn't want to go in there. There's Dawson. I've had a couple open looks that we didn't take advantage of so far.
Yeah, they're
not as adept at getting the ball to open man.
Kind of a hesitation there by Dawson to pull the trigger.
Looks like we're running just kind of an open post and maybe roll into the post after a screen. There's Kevin for 3. Off the mark.
Good
nice rebound by Elijah. Back up strong. I think he got hit on the arm, but it's not going to call it. There we go.
Call it the second time.
How do I stay with it, Elijah? Good job.
Fouls on Summit Country Days.
So just a real quick, Norwood shoots 25% from the three-point line, and from regular field goal percentage is 43. So you're looking for for real good shooter. At least 30%. That gets you, around 50% from twos if you're shooting three-pointers. But our leader in that category is Mason, and he's only shot a few. But let's see, Mason shot 6 out of 7. That's free throws. What is he? 3-point attempts, 15 for 20. No. Whatever, 16 for 46. I didn't know he shot that many. But anyway, he's our leader. So now we're playing man-to-man. It looks like, back to man-to-man. Just want to kind of play solid, not let them penetrate, not overhelp, not try to steal the ball, make them earn their buckets here. That's kind of what we did the other day a little bit. Went for too many steals. There's a nice little block. They know Kevin can do that.
That's a good strong play by Elijah, keeping it in his hands.
Right. That was good.
Ooh, good penetrations. Keep going. And he kind of gets mixed up with Elijah. They kick it back out to Kevin.
Another attempt, 3 by Kevin. With man-to-man, he's got to go inside.
Yeah.
I mean, with all due respect, his three-point percentage is 20, and it's just not really where he needs to be. I know he wants to, but he's got to get inside and utilize his size that way because he is mismatched. I mean, so Norwood man-to-man. Now they have a serious mismatch with Mason Winchester, and 13's going inside. Kevin stays back to help him a little bit, but they're looking.
Had a good drop-off pass.
Kevin got screened there. Mason needed to help him on the back screen, and that's what left him open so much. So we need to retaliate, come back, and get some kind of bucket here. Again, 3 out, and actually 4 out. We're looking to post up Kevin. He's not real active yet.
It's a good move to kind of come back out, give him an option. He's going to take it, and he gets fouled on the ground.
Okay.
Fouls on Summit Country Days. Number 2, Benjamin Total. That'll be his first team.
Looks like Kevin could work a little harder to get himself open. He kind of goes over and stands and hold it, be more active. And, he kind of gives up and steps outside. And then that takes away our inside position. So there it is.
That's going to need a softer pass. Can't throw a rocket in there.
Yeah, he should have had that, though. That's something Kevin, I thought, should have handled. Yeah, but, a little softer. He had to get in there quick because he was being guarded. All right, Norwood goes man-to-man again.
Again, you got Kevin and Dawson and Elijah that can kind of hang with them height-wise, but as far as Sean and Mason go, especially Mason, kind of drop off in a kind of a mismatch. Even Sean a little, he's got about 2 to 3 inches, give or take, over his mismatch.
And right now, Mason's man is just setting screens in the middle of the floor and not taking advantage of that at all. I'd give that a try if I was the coach. I don't know if 13's a post, can make post moves, but it'd be worth a try.
You're going to call a foul on Elijah on the ground.
Yeah.
Kind of looked like they just kind of got mixed up a little bit over there on the sidelines.
So we're here tonight with Teacher Appreciation Night. We've got a really good crowd, Jack, and parents, students, and we've got a whole crew of teachers here.
Yeah, it's looking good. It's probably the most crowded we've seen the gym in a few games here.
Yeah. Yeah, good Friday night, too. You know, Friday nights are easier to fill than like a Tuesday night. Norwood with good solid defense right now. And again, Mason Winchester guarding the guy in the middle for a while. Okay, they're going to run an open post, it sounds like. That means no post in the middle. They're just going to kind of run around outside. There's a shot from outside.
Kind of a wild shot there.
Yeah, they lost their patience for once. We got to stop.
Oh, and
so there's a penetration by Sean. First time he's been able to take it, and to me, that they need to stop sooner. They're going too deep. They're getting into the defense too far, trying to cut in between two guys. And about 1 out of 3 it works, and then the other ones they lose the ball. So we got to do better at handling that and recognizing when you're stopped and when you're not. Either stop and shoot or at least get something off there. But
you know, Norwood hasn't been really working it around to the corners and the short corner a lot. They've been kind of just playing around in the wings and the top of the key, so they're going to need to work it around the corners to make the defense move a little bit.
A lot of dribbling. And there's a bucket right there on a drive. I didn't catch who it was. There's Dawson with a nice strong move again.
He gets fouled going up. Probably should have had it, but nonetheless, he'll go to the line for 2.
And he's shown that he deserves to make that move. He's not working his way into 2 or 3 people and losing the ball. That's a good move. He's strong with that. Dawson, what's he shooting free throw percentage here?
Dawson shooting 60% on the year.
He's a better shooter than that. I don't know what what it is, but
Dawson's tended to have a problem kind of throwing the ball straight at the rim. He needs to get a little more under it, and he goes 0 for 2 at the line. Kevin getting scrappy on the ground.
Yep, it looks like
good call by Dawson. He steps in and calls a timeout for White.
Okay. Yeah, we get a timeout there, and so that's with 1:19 to go in the half, and Norwood down 11 to 23. Just have trouble scoring points, pretty much. 23 is not bad for a half.
Yeah.
We need to stop a run of points to get further behind. We need the ball.
Yeah, they're going to have to create something on offense here. I mean, scoring 3 points so far in the second quarter, they're going to just need something better if they want us to hang in this game.
Exactly. So possession will go to Summit. So it was a good timeout by Dawson. You hate to have those wasted as a coach, so we need to go back and score some points.
Yeah.
At least get a bucket out of it if we're going to do that. So it's going to be out of bounds underneath. Norwood Marching Band or Norwood Pep Band in the background.
Underwriting for this program was provided by Papa John's at 4803 Montgomery Road. Papa John's, locally owned and operated.
2 screens for Dawson, and he couldn't get open. We're okay there. There's an over and back on the throw in out of bounds. Well, Kevin working for position, but he's double teamed.
And it looks like they're going to put 2 in the low post now with Jordan Evans going down there on the opposite block.
Yeah. So Jordan should be moving away from the block, getting away so Kevin's not as double team. Okay, we're going to go straight across again.
This is a good play, but if it's going to work, they're going to have to set better screens. We've kind of seen them just kind of hang out, not really screen anyone there by Jordan Evans. He kind of puts his arm out instead of really getting in front of him.
Right. Yeah, just exchanging places doesn't really do anything. Now that was a bad move right there. That's a block. It's got to be a block. Yeah, it was. Yep, he went in position.
By Kevin. A little bit of an overextension by the Summit Country Day player there.
Now I'd like to see Kevin finish that too. I mean, he did get bumped, but I'd like to see him finish that and go to the line with 1. So
I mean, at 6'4" with a really, really nice wingspan. I don't know what it is, but for anybody that's ever met Kevin, he's got huge arms. I mean, his hands are huge, so he really should be finishing those.
So Kevin
shots.
shoots 45.5% from free throw line. He just missed the rim on that, didn't he? Missed the whole goal. All right. So yeah, it would have been better if he could have finished that goal. 1:01 left in the half. That's a little softer, but just off a little bit. He had sideways spin on that, didn't he?
Yep.
Instead of backward. So Summit on the move. They're number 22 out front. Sean on him. Still playing man-to-man. MJ on number 4. And a nice little switch by Mason. I think they're going to be content. They're going to be content to run some time off. They're not in any big hurry.
Ooh, kind of
Good
a wild jump
rotation
there,
on
but he gets
defense.
lucky.
Till then, it's nice.
Benjamin Tobel comes in for Summit with a nice little floater.
Gates Flynn, yep, or no, that wasn't Gates Flynn, that was Benjamin. Toible? I don't know, can you see that? 19 seconds left. MJ looking inside. This is where we need Kevin on the post. He's looking for
outside.
3.
He's probably going to want to drive in. Or
4 seconds left. We got to take it strong. Sean goes to the hole. Stops for a 3 and can't convert. So 11 to 25 in favor of Summit Country Day right here. And we're at halftime here. So Jack, the key, we're not getting any extra shots at the goal. No offensive rebounding. And then we let them have 3 threes in a row beginning the third quarter. Kind of the difference.
You know, and it almost seems like on defense, instead of really forcing Summit to go baseline, they're kind of just opening their hips up and letting them come into the paint a little bit.
Right.
And I don't know if they're wanting to trap in the middle and kind of try to freak them out and contain them and scare them a little bit, but if they're going to want to stop them from getting as many points on offense, they're going to have to play better on defense.
So with that, we'll take a break for halftime, and we'll be back with the second half of Summit Country Day in Norwood. Here at Norwood High School Gymnasium, we're looking at 11 to 25. Summit in front of Norwood High School, and we need some points, Jack Zimmerman.
Yeah, we need some points really bad. They're going to have to work the ball around a lot more. They've been working around a little bit, but just trying to force it into the post is a little too much.
Right, and no offensive rebounding. We need extra shots at it, too.
Yeah, we're going to need some second chance points.
Definitely. So we're coming out zone again. It looks like 2-3, maybe 3-2, but I saw.
Oh, and Kevin comes away with the rebound.
Good strong rebound there. There's Mason. He was in the corners for a reason. Maybe they switched and they're let the wings go down and cover the corner on defense. But man-to-man for Summit Country Day. Looking for a back door there, getting a screen for Mason. That's going to be a good look. Nice fake. That's going to be something he'll when he.
Yeah.
I'm not fond of that play there because Kevin didn't go into him that hard. He flopped pretty hard.
Yeah.
I mean, he did move into him a little, but
just that slight movement of the arm lets him know that he did push off a little bit, and his kid sold it pretty good.
Yep, he did sell it pretty good. So yeah, we are 3-2. Summit looking to move the ball around again. They are active in the middle.
Looks like the blocks are getting a little bit wider than the previous half.
Yeah. Early in the second half here, good hands by Mason. Can't come up with it.
Summit just working the ball around really good. Missed a really good rebound by Dawson.
It's one of the best things I think Kevin does is he alters shots. He can block a lot of shots. I mean, he's got like almost 40 blocks this year, and that's one of the things he does well. There's Elijah. Now he had a shot, wanted to dribble into the bucket. It was open and it's not.
You know, it's good that you talk about Kevin's defense because right now, if I remember correctly, Kevin is leading the league in blocks, averaging almost 2.5 blocks per game.
Yeah, he's real alert with that. And there, Dawson threw that, and he was totally covered.
And a good move by Mason Winchester.
Yep, good recovery to save a bucket right there. Norwood back in with the starters that started the game, and
a good takeaway from Elijah Parton. He's going to go ahead and take up the floor. Pass it over to Sean Williams. He takes it in. That should have been a block. You got to call something there, whether it's a charge or a block.
And Sean's going to make 99 out of 100 of those. It's a little off balance, but that's his best move. Taking it hard left-handed into the bucket. So real quick, we got a little debris falling from the ceiling. That happens here at Norwood. It's the insulation and acoustic type. So number 20 comes in for Summit, Matt Schuler. He comes in for number 11, Malik Cody. 11-25 still. No score in this half yet with about 2.5 minutes in. Nice move there, but can't finish. Elijah.
Good defense by Elijah.
Cover, yeah. It was kind of easy to take the baseline, but he covered it well. Norwood sets up double low post, 1-4. There's a good lob right there. Good help there. I thought he was going to have. He'd have kept it up higher.
If he keeps that up higher, it's an easy bucket for him. He kind of brings it down for a pass fake, but there's nobody over there. It was needed. If he just brings that down, just kind of turns and goes straight back up, then
he's got to know there's going to be people around him. He's the best chance we got of scoring. So there's Dawson. That's a good look right there. Nice set shot.
Just a little short.
A little short. You know, Jack, game tonight is really clean game. I mean, there's been some, some plays, but it's a good night for referees. I mean, not a lot of fouls. They're not calling a lot of things. And
it hasn't really been scrappy at all. I'm pretty sure the fouls were 4-2 in the first half in favor of Norwood. So it's been pretty clean here so far.
That was super right there. Kevin gets the ball in the wing. Elijah set him a nice screen. He wouldn't recognize, took it all the way to the goal. So good move there. So
if Kevin's going to want to finish those more, he's going to have to keep doing that jump stop finish instead of going off of one. That's going to help him a lot more.
Right. That was perfect right there. So our defense looks a little more aggressive. We're a little quicker on it, and Summit is confused here a little bit. So we're looking for them to take an ill-advised shot or some kind of coach is going to call a timeout.
Saw something he didn't
talk it
like.
over.
You know, they were looking really good there in that 3-2 defense. Seems like they're just getting over to the ball more quickly. Seems like every time someone catches the ball, they've already got 1 or 2 defenders in their face, and that's how really this defense should be going. Just wasn't there the first half.
Exactly. So, Jack, you're a 7th grade coach for the boys basketball team, correct?
Yes.
Your first year?
Yeah, it is correct.
And you just graduated when?
I just graduated last year in 2019.
So you're right in the fire. So how's your team doing?
They are doing really good right now. We are 12-1. We got the 2nd seed in the tournament. So regular season is over. The first tournament game for us is going to be next Saturday at 9 in the morning at Seven Hills. So we got a nice long journey. If we make it all the way, it'll be 3 games. So
who would your loss have been to?
Our loss was to MVCA, and we beat CHCA last night by 20 points. We beat them 45-25, and that CHCA team beat MVCA by 8. So really it was kind of a fluke game. We just weren't having our best night, and they were on. So
it's hard to be on every night, no doubt about it, especially with 7th graders.
Yeah, now we're on opposite sides of the bracket now, so if we meet again, it'll be in the championship game. Good.
Well, good luck to you guys, and I hope you pull that out. It's really nice to win tournament games, and if you go all the way, it's great.
Thank you.
Best of luck to you. So 13-25, and they didn't score down there. We were talking, but they didn't get a score. So gosh, that was a good look. Kevin had the position.
Just a little too soft. He's going to have to throw that over the shoulder more.
Exactly. This is the right look.
Now they've kind of changed to a 2-3 defense instead of 3-2 here.
Good rebound there by Kevin. Good, strong, nice and high. Still holding Summit scoreless in the second half here. Dawson comes down, looks to penetrate, nothing there. We look a little out of sorts here, Jack, on this. I'm not sure. Okay, now we're set. Elijah hands it off to Mason. He's got Kevin on the post, and he had a definite mismatch.
You know,
couldn't get it to him.
Passes just aren't connecting right now. They're going to have to be a little more crisp. It looks like our passes are just kind of lackadaisical, and like we don't know what's going on. So we're just going to have to move the ball around a little bit better.
Yeah. So we're going to go high, straight line across the foul line, throw it in. Just if that kid's looking, he's got an interception. But Mason screens. They switch that. So out front, they're going to switch a lot of screens. The thing about Mason, he's a good ball handler, good shooter, but if they're playing man-to-man, it's hard for him to shoot over another defender just with his size. No fault of his own. He's a good passer, too. He can make things happen with the passes.
He does a really good job of kind of pointing out and telling people where to be at during the play.
He does. Directs traffic really well. Good little point guard. There it is. Got a little space. And that's 2 times tonight, just like that. Jump ball possession goes to Summit. And coming in for Norwood, going to be number 40.
Number 40,
Roberts.
Brandon Roberts. Number 30, MJ Gabbard. Number 1, Chris Anderson. They're going to bring out Dawson Raines, Mason Winchester, and Sean Williams.
Okay, all 3
Going
of them.
for more of a shot-heavy group here.
Yeah, looking for more scoring, I'm guessing. Just a little more activities. Scoring. Still in the 3-2 defense.
Good ball movement by Summit.
Yeah.
They're doing a really good job of kind of getting it into the middle and then immediately kicking it back out.
Right.
Good open looks on the wings and corners. And a good
Nice
pass.
play. Really good play.
That was a good cut
See,
down the lane.
I don't like on the 3-2. I don't like the corner, the block guy coming out to the corner. I mean, the bigger guy should stay in and let the wings cover that corner because it opens it up too much.
Yeah.
At that time Elijah had to come all the way across the lane to cover where Kevin had to go out in the corner, and that's where they got the open in the middle. So.
On defense, Norwood's kind of just turning their head away from all the action and just looking straight at the ball instead of knowing what's going on behind them.
Yeah. And then Chris Anderson, nice little drive there, almost got it to fall, couldn't go in. So Elijah comes out to the corner, and that just leaves Kevin in there by himself.
It looks like Norwood switched to man now.
Yeah, looks man-to-man.
Elijah's playing a little high, and number 4 is going to get a good drive to the basketball.
Yep,
Good backdoor cut.
Good backdoor. So after holding them scoreless, they've got 2 buckets in a row, 29-13. Kevin looking to drive to the bucket, and it's a block. I don't think he really had anywhere to go. I guess he was going to look for Chris Anderson in the corner.
Probably would have benefited him a little more if he just kind of pulls the ball up, takes a spin move back into the lane instead of kind of taking it outside of the block.
A couple of subs in for Summit Country Day, and then Elijah takes a breather.
Good drop.
Yep. He stepped on the line.
Yep.
Good idea, good look, good aggressive move.
Norwood's held Summit to only 4 points this quarter, but alas, they've only scored 2 points this quarter, so you can't do anything if you can't score the ball. They've been playing good defense all day long, but they're going to have to play some offense here soon. A good cut by 22.
I think Kevin got a piece of that,
And
so nice block there. That's a good feature to have. I mean, if you're not scoring points. Nice move there.
Go up by Jordan Evans.
That's
He's going to
be
get
a
fouled.
block. Yeah, I think it's going to be a block on Summit.
Jordan Evans is shooting 22.7% from the free throw line, so not exactly who you want going to the line, but nonetheless, good to draw fouls. A good play by him. And still, fouls are 2-1. Summit with 2, Norwood with 1, so it's still a fairly clean game here.
Yeah, not a sloppy game at all. All right, knocks it down. He's shooting 22%. Wow, that's not very good. So let's see.
As
he doesn't shoot that many, but it went 5 for 22. Now 6 for 23.
As a team, Norwood's shooting just over 50% from the free throw line. So they're going to have to clean it up. And a nice hit from Jordan Evans. He goes 2 for 2 from the line.
Yeah. That'll raise it real quick if you're only shooting 22 of them. Kevin's got help right there. I still think he should have stepped in front and gotten in front of him.
Going to pull it up.
Good play by Chris. He realized that there was only a couple seconds left and tries for the 3. Couldn't get it to go. So the end of 3, Norwood 15, Summit 29. And so real quick, I want to kind of wreck the referees tonight. Got a good crew of referees. Like I said, keeping it clean. And on the ball, Steve Myers, Scott Cook, and David Seapring. Always good to have a good referee crew. Norwood staff is of course Jason Bosey, former basketball player and Hall of Famer for Norwood. His assistant coach Steve Bosch, also Norwood Hall of Fame, Athletic Hall of Fame. Coach Mike Burns, and graduate of 1998. And, of course, our freshman coach, your brother Logan Zimmerman, having a decent year. Derek Cassim also helping Norwood, helping the JV team, and another experienced guy on the staff. So all Norwood guys, always good to have them.
All right, and as we're about to start the fourth quarter, you kind of wonder if we're going to see more of an intense fourth quarter. Third quarter goes by. Both teams held each other to 4 points, so pretty scoreless there for a while. So it's going to be interesting to see who can kind of get the momentum rolling here in the fourth quarter.
And we're not getting a lot of real good looks. We need just some sharper passes, some better moves. Just maybe some better screens even, something like that. So
yeah,
we'll see.
Summit is working really good to get around the screens on defense.
They are. Good defense. There's Kevin isolated on the wing. And nice take, and hard to stop right there. So Kevin's going to go to the line for 2. Kevin shoots 45%, and he had 2 free throws earlier that he missed. He's 42 for 92, so approaching 100 free throws. That's a nice soft touch, but off right. Kevin looking for a free throw right here, 15 to 29. Can't get the ball. Nice rebound right there.
Jordan
Good
Evans.
job.
He kicks it out over to
MJ
MJ Gabbard. Oh, and that's going to be a charge.
Yeah.
Yep.
He's got to make some kind of – he just turned and dribbled into him. He's got to make some kind of move, some kind of fake.
Almost be better to kind of fake the drop step, kind of pull back to the middle of the spin move, or just go straight to the drop step, but he can't be going straight into the block and dropping the shoulder like that. It's going to be a charge every time.
Exactly. Yep. Okay, early in the fourth quarter, and Summit with the ball. They've cut us back door a few times and gotten some easy shots. We're trying to pressure out front a little bit so we can get the ball back.
And they're going to call a block on number 4, Jordan Evans.
Number 4, Jordan Evans, his first team's third.
They're going to kick it out to the corner. Ooh,
yeah, that's not even a move. That's just straight out to the corner, and he shoots because we weren't there. But we got challenge the shot. Kevin on the move here.
Good pass by Kevin. Get the side. Can't finish inside. A little bit of a contested shot, but nonetheless, probably could have had that one.
Sean Williams getting ready to check back in for Norwood.
See, in those backdoor passes, they probably could have had number 23 there on the cut down low. But I think they're starting to recognize that Kevin English is on him, so they probably don't want to pass it to him down on the block. And number 22, Gates Flint, takes it in, gets fouled going up, so he's going to the line for 2.
Number 1, Chris Anderson.
So Norwood gets ready to send in Mike Wood, as well as Sean, and also Dawson come back in here after this free throw. Out comes MJ Gabbard and Brandon Roberts, and also Jordan Evans. Makes a free throw. Did he miss that free? He missed it, didn't he?
Yeah. All right, there we go. So that's going to be the first points of the fourth quarter.
Nope, he made both of them.
I
thought he did. And then they didn't put it up on the scoreboard.
So a minute and a half into the fourth quarter, I mean, scoring's going 2-0 in Summit's favor. So Norwood still just dry on offense. They're going to have to get something going here.
So real quick, Jack, tell me about the 8th grade team. They're having a good year as well, coached by Adam Reynolds.
Yeah, so the 8th grade team has dropped 3 games this year. So they've been playing really good. They just had a couple of games where they've they've been struggling to keep their identity. Sometimes they want to try to shoot the ball a little more than they should be, but we try to preach to them every single day that they're more of an inside team, and especially with last night, they beat a CHCA team that had not lost at home in 4 years, and they went onto their court and beat them by 16 points. So they're on the same side of the bracket, so probably going to end up facing each other in the second round, but 8th grade also got a good opportunity to come out with the championship in the tournament coming up.
Great. And Adam's done a good job down there. I think this is his 3rd year. He had this freshman group here this year when they were 7th graders and lost 1, I think, and then last year only lost 3 or 4 as the 8th grade coach, and then this year again having a great year. So Adam, a recent inductee 2 years ago into the Norwood Athletic Hall of Fame as well, and standout football player, basketball and track here at Norwood.
Yeah, so Adam's been doing a lot for the community, and Dawson just kind of tries to throw it to Sean, and just a little miscommunication goes out of bounds, so somebody gets the ball back without having to do anything.
Yep. Yeah, they were guarding, but I guess it's a little
All right, a good pass down on the block. There's a good rebound by number 23, and they're going to kick it out. Number 4, I believe that's Jimmy Steins, and he hits a nice mid-range jumper.
Number 4, Jimmy Steins.
Sean Williams on the move for Norwood. We got Chris Anderson, Mike Wood. There's Kevin. They're looking for Kevin underneath, and Dawson Raines on the court. That's his drive. He got fouled there. They should have called that. Nice, strong rebound. Good foot that.
Good rebound. Way to follow his shot.
That's determination right there.
Norwood finally getting something going here in the 4th quarter. That would be their first points, get them up to 17 points.
33-17 right now. 6:02 left in the game.
Good cut and
nice
a good block by Dawson. Way to follow him. He swings it over to Chris on the fast break. He's going to take it in, and it's blocking call.
I think he was kind of lucky. He kind of went straight into him right there, didn't he?
Yeah.
He could have easily been called because I guess the player was out of position, but
yeah, and they're going to call that one on the floor. It kind of looked like he was going up a little bit, but they're going to call it on the floor, so they're going to run something.
Here comes Mason Winchester. Here. He's going to take Kevin English's place. That's oh no, he's not. He took an MJ's.
Dawson just came over to the sidelines. He's already walked off behind the bench. He's looked like he was in pain, grabbing at his wrist or his hand. So it'll be interesting to see what happens with Dawson not on the floor. And that's what they want right there. You can see they've been trying to look for that pass all game long.
It was still kind of tough, though, because there was 3 guys right there. At least he got it up high enough for the only one that could get it was Kevin. He managed to gain his balance.
And with Mason in the game, it almost seems like it would be a good option to kind of toss it into Kevin, just let him catch it and almost immediately kick it back out for a 3-pointer.
Right, yeah.
Underwriting for this program was provided by Papa John's at 4803 Montgomery Road.
Right there, good hands.
Papa John's, locally owned and operated.
Yeah, I don't think.
They're going to call it Go Blue. Call for Summit.
1933. Summit's going to come in with number 22, Gates Flynn.
And Dawson appearing back on the bench. He looks like he's feeling a little bit better, so that's good to see him ready to go again.
Okay. Sean on Flynn. And
a good
nice drive right
by Kevin.
there.
Way to stay straight up.
Drove by Mike Wood to get to the goal. But okay, Coach yelling instructions. Coach Posey trying to get Mike Wood in the right place. And there's a lob that I'm not sure what he's going to do with that other than dribble around. So over to Mason. We're just kind of looking. Mike Wood posting up a little bit. Sean cuts the defense, but also gets it knocked away.
Oh, and a good play by Chris. Kind of flip it up towards Mike Wood so he can keep possession here.
Good alert play.
A good drive. He goes up. Oh, and they're going to call that a charge.
And again, just nothing there. Just right in between 2 guys, but there's we're not getting them spread out enough to make those moves.
It would be interesting to see if there was a shot clock this game because, both teams have been taking pretty long on their possessions on offense here.
Yeah. It's good to be patient, you wait till something's there. Good pressure by Sean.
Good move by Gates Flynn, but It's off the mark.
Norwood's ball. Still 19-33.
By Summit Country, Norwood inbound.
Double screen out front for Sean. There's Mason.
Yeah, and that's what they want right there. A good shot by Mason.
Good play call right there. That cuts it to 11 right there. Summit in a little bit of a hurry, but good, wisely pulled out. There's somebody lost the defense, but that's off.
Off the
There's
mark.
Mason with a rebound, and we're off and running again. Good hustle right there.
Good hustle from Sean.
And gosh. There's Mason. Real quick shot.
Oh, and that's off the mark. Mike
Nice
Wood goes
job,
straight
Mike.
back up. That's what they're going to need.
Wood.
That's what they've been needing all night long, some good offensive rebounds. It kind of drops right down to it, but it's good awareness to just catch it and go straight back up instead of putting it on the floor.
Staging a bit of a comeback here, down to 9. They got somebody open underneath, but couldn't find him in time. So we're man-to-man now. Kevin stepping up out front. Don't want to reach too much. Just play good D. There's took Mason to the hole right there. Mason got out of position, so Coach Ryan Fleming calling timeout real quick, trying to get his group under control a little bit, I think.
Yeah.
Make sure they know the score.
It's been interesting to see Kevin playing defense. He's been matched up for most of the game on number 2, Benjamin Tobel, who hasn't taken any three-point shots yet this year. So you can see Kevin's been able to relax a little bit more on defense, coming out to the three-point line and closing out. But his game has been more inside today.
Right. So Coach Bosey looking to, they just scored, so it's our ball. Coach Bosey looking to maybe get a 3 for Mason and or Dawson, and still looking for Kevin inside. And I'm sure he's saying go to the boards. Of course, Summit, they're looking to control the ball a little bit more. They've been a little ragged here in the last minute or so, and out of their rate of speed. So they're going to pick up a little subtle pressure, I think. I don't think they're going to be real hard at it, but they just want us to take more time bringing it up the floor.
They're going to have free download to inbound the ball. Oh, and kind of a wild pass there from Dawson.
Right.
Turn the ball over, and Summit gets the ball back.
That's good pressure then. It's good play right there by Coach. Nice call
Jimmy
by
Stein's
Ryan
open.
Fleming.
He's going to hold off on the three-point shot. We'll give it up to number 13, and he just barely rims out. And a good rebound there for Summit. They get another three-point try. And another offensive rebound for Summit Country Day. Kick it out again.
Okay, back under Coach yelling to pull it out a little bit, and they've taken 3 threes in a row, and we couldn't get the rebound from them. 2:22 left in the game. So good help, a little late by Dawson, and reaches in too. He would have been wise to try to take a charge because the guy had his back to him.
Yeah.
So he could have easily taken a charge. Instead, he goes for the block, gets the foul. That's we're up to 5 fouls each team now. And
11-point deficit for Norwood. We got 2:17 left to play, which, in all honesty, it is doable, but they're going to need this nice spark here on offense. Nice 3 by Mason Winchester just a few minutes ago. So they're going to need some more nice shots from Mason or another player to spark some momentum here.
Real quick, I want to thank our TV crew tonight for putting this on. They're always really good at doing this and letting Norwood kids see themselves on TV. But they're led by Tyler Meyer and Steve Grodehouse, and I don't know who the director producer is, but one of them. They're also on cameras tonight, and then a floor camera, Eddie Driftmeyer, and then I saw James Tackett earlier. He's up in the room running things from there. So thanks all you guys for putting this on and letting our Norwood kids be on TV. I'd like to tell you where to find it, but I'm not really sure. So you just have to hunt and look for Facebook. Is it on Facebook when they put it on?
Yeah.
I don't think the game's on Facebook, but they announce when it's going to be on. So keep an eye out for that on your Norwood Facebook page. Want want to thank our, of course, our athletic director, Alex Hines, standing right here to the right of me, and Jen List, his assistant. Always putting on a good program. And then Principal Tina Akers here tonight again, serving her duties.
And a good swipe there by Sean.
Yeah. Summit gets back good. Dawson taking it all the way.
Good
nice
take
right
from
there.
Dawson. That was a very unselfish and uncharacteristic move from Sean. A lot of times he really likes to take it in on the fast break. That was a good move to kind of pull it out and give it to Dawson.
Okay.
He picks up a foul there. Kind of chintzy, but he did have a forearm on his body, so.
Kind of early to put him in the bonus, but that's that's going to put him in the bonus. I think it might be early to foul, but I don't know if he was told to or was he just kind of went after the ball.
Now we're kind of seeing the fouls start to total up here, and they're going to start to total up, especially as we get towards minute and a half, 1 minute mark. Coach Bosey's probably going to have his team foul a little bit, considering they are down by 9, make that 10 now. Jimmy Steins goes 1 for 1 so far from the line
So
tonight.
they shoot, as a team, they shoot 41%. They got some pretty good shooters. Oh no, that's their field goal percent. Their free throw percent is 64.
Good rebound by Elijah as he misses the second free throw. So he goes 1 for 2 from the line. Norwood still down by 10.
Got to capitalize. Each possession really counts right now.
You're going to start to see Norwood's possessions start to get shorter in times. They're going to try to get some good quality shots, but they're going to try to get them off a lot quicker now. And that's a shot they want. They want Mason Winchester to get that 3 there on the wing, but just
he knows his limitations. And now if that kid right there, if he falls on the floor, I guarantee you Kevin gets a charge.
Oh,
but
yeah.
he kept his feet, so that's why he didn't call it, I think. So that cuts it to 8 points right there, Jack. You got a little opportunity here. So
yeah, and Kevin, honestly, he'd probably need to be looking for that move a little bit more all game long. That spin move, he's been taking it to his right a lot tonight, so I think the spin move kind of caught him off guard.
Except that he's got to not drive into the guy and knock him down. I mean, that was a little make the move sooner, but that worked out. That worked out right there. He does have a mismatch.
It's got 1:31 left to play. We got Norwood down by 8. See anything that you think Norwood can improve on, especially trying to mount a late comeback here?
Well, at this point, 1:31 left in the game. We're going to have to put pressure on him out front, and I think it is time to start fouling now. I'm not sure who we would want to put on the line, depending on who they got in, but generally speaking, they only got we don't want to foul number. Let's see, who is it? Gates Flynn, which is number 22. He's shooting 83%, so he is not in the game, so not likely we're going to foul him. So anyway, just try to body up and get something quick. You can almost pick who you want to foul right now because we got enough time if they miss him.
And they fouled number 11. It's going to be Malik Cody going to the line. He's a 50% free throw shooter.
So that's a good foul there. That's amazing how low the percentages are, isn't it?
Yeah, Malik Cody actually gets to the line a lot. Hasn't gotten there a lot tonight. He's gotten 36 free throws on the year, making 18 of them.
So, yeah, I mean, tonight there hadn't been many fouls anyway. So, I mean, we're forced to right now. So we got a rebound. This is crucial here, too. And that's off. Good mark. Rebound right there by Kevin. Kevin, of course, by far our leading rebounder.
And a good take by Sean, just kind of gets ripped away there towards the end. Now they're going to want to foul now that, they get it up the floor pretty quickly.
All right.
Good ball move by Summit.
Yeah, Kevin leading in offense, defense, and total rebound. He's coming in with 102 rebounds tonight. 32 blocks coming in. I think he's got more than that, but 32 blocks. Like I said, Dawson Range, 15 for 64 from three-point line. There's another good foul, but we got to rebound it. Okay, good play by Chris.
Oh, and it rolls out of bounds, so it's going to be a Norwood ball. They got 1 minute left.
Good hustle there by Chris to at least recognize they were stuck and had to get rid of the ball. So, like Sean, he's driving into 2 guys. There's got to be somebody open. If there's 2 on you, there's somebody with nobody on him. So that's what we need to recognize better.
You know, and they pull Elijah Parton and
really nice play
shot.
there. That was a real good play by Sean.
You know, they pulled Elijah Parton and Mason Winchester out so they could bring in MJ Gabbard and Chris Anderson, 2 players you can really knock a shot down from 3, but
well, also quickness on defense for that.
And, they got a good look, but they just got to convert next time.
Yeah, that would have made it down to 5 points, but couldn't finish. So number 11 on the line.
Number 11, Malik Cody.
Now the Summit's in the double bonus, so now they get 2 shots.
Okay, so yeah, he's 50%. He just missed one, so.
And he misses
Off
another
again.
free throw.
So
Summit's leaving the door open, but Norwood's got to take hold of that chance.
right, exactly, and we have to box out here. Let's see. They shouldn't be able to get one over our head. Dawson up strong.
You know, it's interesting that they just got that rebound because, you know, looking at the blocks, they kind of both just go straight in and don't really box out at all. MJ gets a good look, but
Good play right there.
it's off the mark.
Dawson looking again. A little short on the front of the rim. Good play by MJ to stop the clock. 45 seconds left. And still 8-point deficit. We've had opportunities, Jack.
Yeah, they're getting good opportunities. They just can't finish. I don't know what's going on tonight.
Well, when it's desperation, it's not as easy. When you relax and know you're going to be open and stuff like that. And
You know, it's hard, especially for Norwood, when you need to make 3-pointers to try to come back. I mean, they could take it inside, but obviously desperation takes over the player's mind. They want to shoot threes, but Norwood only shooting 25% from three-point line so far this season.
once again, a missed free throw by Matt Dalling. He shoots 72%, so unusual for him to miss. There's another miss. That's off
He missed
too.
again, goes 0 for 2. And they're going to call
foul now. See, that's unwise as well. I don't know. That was kind of a cheap little foul. It doesn't hurt anything because they're not in bonus. But anyway, luckily they did call a foul. I've seen him call traveling on that some. So Sean's going to let the clock, try to stall the clock. There's Chris.
And once again, just off the mark.
MJ, right?
Take a 3. And another miss. Oh, and he gets fouled on 3-point shot, so he's going to get 3 at the line.
It's after the shot, so they're going to take it out of bounds. It's not even a 1-and-1, so we don't get any free throws. That's their 6th team foul.
Norwood now in the bonus after that foul, so they're probably going to might look to take it inside here. So they're probably going to get
Kevin's
Kevin
got the lob, gets it high enough.
Good enough.
Blocked
Looks
from
like
behind. So down to 20 seconds. We're liable to foul here, and then good hustle. All right, Chris. Or Sean comes in foul. We'll come down, probably take another shot, and then let them dribble it out, I guess. But now, I think a wise thing, Jack, just for future is right here, they don't want people on the free throw line.
No, not at all.
I mean, if they do foul, it's still like, I think there's 6 fouls on them, so it'd be a 1-and-1 if they do foul on the miss. So might as well just pull them off with 17 seconds to go. It doesn't benefit you to really rebound. You got to be back on defense. We'll see what happens.
Malik Cody finally hits a free throw for Summit, so now Norwood only down by 9. Oh, and they get an offensive rebound.
Okay, tap it out. Good play. All right, there's a foul again.
They're going to foul Gates Flynn, who is their best free throw shooter. He's shooting 83% on the year, so Gates probably going to look to lock it up here. Although it's already a little bit out of reach, he's just going to go ahead and seal the deal.
Well, it's kind of out of reach, but from over here, you can see how wrong you can be because I guess Coach knows what he's doing. He says, stay in there, don't reach over the back, but tap it out if he misses. That was a really good play to that kid. On the miss, tap it out, and Gates Flynn misses. We should have been fouling the whole game.
Yeah.
Don't let them have any buckets. So we're down 9. That makes it 10. So 13 seconds to go.
And a turnover there by Dawson Rains, and they're just going to turn it over. Kind of surprised that Summit doesn't hold the ball there and just wind out the clock as they take the lead with 10 seconds left. And Norwood's just going to run the clock down.
All right, and that'll do it here at Norwood tonight, and on Teacher Appreciation Night. And that was a real good crowd, a Fart Hawk game. but Norwood just not able to stay with Summit, and probably, I guess, still remains that Norwood could have done a better job on offensive boards. They could have gotten a few more offensive rebounds. Didn't shoot well at all.
Yeah, they need to really start hitting their shots here if they're going to want to be successful going forward, especially with tournament time coming up. 3-point shots, they're going to have to start getting them to fall. And overall finishing inside, too. I know we saw Kevin English miss a few that were just right inside on the block. So they're overall just going to have to finish a little bit better.
And so that'll do it tonight. We thank everybody involved in the production and all this. And so until next time, for Jack Zimmerman, this is Jack Bolden saying good night, everyone.
Underwriting for this program was provided by Papa John's at 4803 Montgomery Road. Papa John's, locally owned and operated.